I love that intro. God, Lexi did a great job. Good morning, folks, and welcome to another edition of the First Family of Las Vegas's Daily Free Winner Show, brought to you by the best website on the planet, your one-stop sports betting shop, Sports Memo. You tell them on 2 pots of coffee. Guys, we have a great show for you today. Very special guests. We'll be covering baseball, football, college, pro, everything you need to make sure you're in the plus column by the weekend. Now, guys, let me bring on everybody in the show. It's a good-looking panel. Let's say hello to everybody. Dan Kaiser, Kevin Thomas, guys. And guys, Nick Parsons is a trooper. He's going to be coming into the room very, very shortly. He's really a trooper, guys. Let me start. Dan Kaiser, good morning. How are you today?
Doing good. Enjoying your city of Vegas. If we could just turn it down the temperature, 10, 15 degrees would be better, but things are great.
Now, sports fans, Dan Kaiser is a trooper as well. He called me early this morning, and in the background I heard, and next on stage, Cinnamon. Cinnamon, next on stage. So he left. No, I'm just kidding, Dan. We love Dan. He's in Vegas. We're going to go meet him tomorrow. We'll get some pictures. We'll put them up on Twitter. Let's say hi to Kevin Thomas. Kevin Thomas, good morning, buddy.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Well, every time I know I'm going to share a panel with you, Kevin, you know, it puts a smile on my face. Not only are you one of the best cappers in the business and a friend of Dionne and myself, but you're so easy to work with. You take a lot of pressure off Dionne and myself. Every time we know you're on the show, I don't have to get winded even more than I normally do. And guys, we'll say good morning to Nick Parsons anyway. He'll be in the room in a minute, guys. He'll be in the room in a minute. As a matter of fact, let's go to this view for right now. Guys, we've got a great show. You know how I start every show? Good morning, Dionne.
Good morning. Happy
Thursday.
Thursday.
You know, when you do as many shows as Dan and I are doing, and you got WNBA, MLB, college and pro football, one day starts turning into the next, and you got to look at your calendar, your watch,
Apparently,
just to see
what day it was
just
today.
to see I have no track of time with this. And then this morning we had some interesting things happen. It was about 4:30 a.m.
It was about, yeah.
All of a sudden the rain started. Now you don't hear the rain like, we have a pool out back, so you hear. And then we heard, because we have eaves out back in one portion of our backyard, and you heard because it was hitting the roof, and then all of a sudden lightning. I think I have a crooked head. Lightning, thunder, it was going nuts, so we were a little afraid we weren't going to make it to you. But
and then our lights kind of flashed a little bit, and
that's just me when I kiss you. It's just like fireworks, like Bobby. What was that, Bobby Brady when he had the braces? Sports fans, we have a lot of fun stuff. Now I will tell you, my big mouth just doesn't get me in trouble with you here. It gets me in trouble at home. This morning I looked at we have a great partnership. We really do. I do the food shopping. I do all the cooking. I do all the stuff on the outside of the house. All right, so the pool area, we got guys who do the pool. I do the landscaping. I do the backyard. We keep it clean. We keep everything good. We keep it going. She does all the household stuff. She cleans. She laundry. She takes care of the dogs. Immaculately, our dogs, it costs me $250 a week just to feed the dogs. They eat wild caught cod, organic sweet potatoes. She does all the cooking and the serving. So we have a good thing. But, with the amount of shows we're doing, we noticed that, and we got a gorgeous house here. We got a ranch-style house. It is beautiful. It's not the biggest house in the world, but gorgeous pool area, gorgeous rooms, gorgeous, great location. But we noticed that, we can't get to the cleaning and the chores as often as we normally would because the amount of shows and because we got 4 sports going on right now. So I had suggested maybe we should have a cleaning crew come in. So Dionne says, yeah, that sounds great. Maybe once a week do a deep clean, do the windows. We've got these big floor-to-ceiling windows all over there, and the dogs mess them up. And you guys know, and do the bathrooms and the kitchen and do the floors and blah, blah, blah. So I said, Dionne, while you get ready for the show, I'll find the cleaning service. I'll look on Yelp or something. So I looked, and I said, Dionne, I found one. She came into the room. I had on Las Vegas topless cleaning services. I got hit off to my shoulder. I'm going to tell you right now, I may need an attorney because I got in trouble today. So my big mouth just doesn't get me in trouble. He's going to
be in trouble all day long.
Having said that, though, Dionne forgives me because, hey, let me tell you what's her choice? She can't kill me,
Why not?
God, I love you. Guys, a couple other things to talk about today. Tomorrow, we're going to run out of here after the second show. Tell you about all the shows in a moment. course, Vince Neil, Tommy Lee, good friends of ours. CC DeVille, Brett Michaels, good friends of ours. Stadium tour. We have to run after the second show. We're excited about that. We got a good friend, Lefty. You guys, he's one of the most famous entertainers in town. Been working with Murray the Magician for years. He does all the lights, all the stage, all the graphics for dozens of shows here in town. It's his birthday on Sunday. Happy birthday. I get to meet my good friend Dan Kaiser Saturday, Monday. Monday's Dark, one of our favorite charity events. But guys, let me tell you, anyone that likes this show on any platform, comments, and reshares it, retweets it, all right, I will notice. I'm going to put your name in a hat, and you have an opportunity to get 4 free VIP passes, and I'll draw it next Thursday. 4 free VIP passes to the 42nd Annual San Gennaro Festival here in Las Vegas. Italian Sicilian International Festival. It's amazing food, music, games, rides, so much fun. 60 food vendors from some of the best Italian joints in town and from other places to come. The food is amazing. We're going to have a blast. Dionne and I will be there for my favorite friends like the Savior from the Rat Pack is back. He's going to be there. One of my best friends. You know him as Chris Phillips. We know him as Zoe Bowie. You know everybody's going to be there. September 21st, 25th at the end.
No fear. We're going to school.
We're gonna mute Nick for a second because his kids, and I love it, guys. Brings charm to the show. But like it, reshare it, post it. 4 free VIP passes. You don't get free to get in. Don't wait in line. Some other perks I'll tell you about through the course of the week. Couple other things, guys, before we give out any free winners for today. This is an amazing show. We are live, so the floor is open for everybody with comments. I'll get to them in a second. On top of that, later on today, I'm going to be hosting the College Football Forecast Show with Dionne D'Amico, Jesse Shule, Nick Parsons. Friday, we have our first Pro Football Forecast Show. Joining me, Moneyline Matt, Kevin Thomas, who you see here, and Eric Pauly. Guys, these shows are going out live with tons of free winners and a rotating panel of documented winning cappers. And don't forget, tomorrow, the First Family Show becomes what? As we make history, the Family Affair Show. Ralph and Jeff Michaels joining Dionne and Joe D'Amico. Slew of free winners. We might even have some new features for you and a way for you to receive free wager bucks. You're going to see some discounts flowing, scrolling. This is 2 pots of coffee, guys. Across the bottom, Dionne's going to tell you about some of the discounts.
Yeah, so Joey and I have a discount going on right now. It's a 30-day all-access pass for either one of us. Just $199. All you have to do is use code FF30 upon checkout. That gives you 30 days all-inclusive for all sports. MLB, WNBA, college football, pro football. This is the perfect time to go ahead and take advantage of that. Plus, the website Sports Memo also has 2 other discounts for you. We have a 30-day, which is for NFL, 30-day all access, just $149 for any capper on the website, or you can do a 30-day NCAA football package for just $99 for any of the cappers. So make sure you head on over to the website and take advantage of any one of those 3 amazing discounts that we have going on right now.
Surprise you. I've rubbed off on you. A lot of long-windedness to you.
I know.
Guys, listen, we want to hit 10,000 subscribers here on our Sports Memo YouTube channel. We can't do it without your help. And when you do subscribe, you'll get an alert every time one of our shows is about to pop up. And I want you to know you don't want to miss any of our shows. We're revolutionizing the sports industries in videos. Hit that button. We need your help. 10,000 subscribers. Guys, without any further ado, let's bring the foursome back. I know that Nick is going to be back in a minute. We appreciate him getting his kids off to school. And guys, let me tell you this. This is how great the cappers are at Sports Memo, how much they want to give you free stuff, free content, and tell you about what they got going on the premium side. He's actually getting his family ready. He's going to be joining us in a minute. The first lady of Las Vegas is on multiple sport leaderboards. She finished college football last year, number 2 at Sports Memo. I believe right now you're 3-1 in college football.
I am.
3-1 in college football. She's got some great things she'd like to tell you about on the premium side, and then she's got another free winner for you. Dionne, the floor is yours, love.
Thank you. As Joey did mention, I did finish last season number 2 in college football, and right now I am 3-1 this season. Right now I have 3 huge winners for Saturday in NCAA football. I have my NCAA high roller play, which will be posted right after the show, and the other 2 will be posted by tonight. I do already have my eye on some NFL plays for Sunday, so make sure you head on over to the site later tonight because those will also be posted. As far as today goes.
Wait a minute. Before we get into anything,
Yes.
Mixed by Post says he knows a good lawyer for me. Because you could have dislocated it. I'm sorry, guys. Good morning, Mixed by Post. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Tommy. How are you, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Tommy Pacelli, his last name ends in the valley. He's going to be at the San Gennaro.
All
I'll meet you, Tommy. We'll have a nice Peroni, get a sausage and pepper sandwich together. Dan, I'm sorry to mean to cut you off, but I'm very excited. Take it away.
Yeah. So as far as today's plays do go, I did pass on all premium plays today. There wasn't a whole lot to choose from today, but I do have a nice free winner for everybody on the diamond today, where the Oakland A's host the Chicago White Sox in game 1 of a 4-game series today. These two teams are sitting in a very, very different situations right now. The White Sox, who many thought would be the top team in the AL Central, are 1 game over 500 and just 7.5 games back of a wild card spot. They are fighting for every victory they can get right now. On the other hand, the A's are the first team in the AL officially eliminated from the postseason opportunities. They aren't playing for anything right now. They've lost 6 of their last 7, as their erratic lineup just can't compensate for their deplorable pitching staff. Cease and Sears are scheduled starters here today. The Chicago right-hander has respectable numbers. He is 13-6 with a 2.13 ERA on the season. And on the road, he has been absolutely outstanding, sporting a 7-3 record with an anemic ERA of 1.78. The Oakland left-hander also owns some very good numbers right now. He is 5-1 with a 2.37 ERA on the campaign. He has pitched good all around, but the way the White Sox lineup has begun to surge, along with the fact that the A's pitching staff has been getting beat like they stole something, compels me to side with Chicago here on the run line.
First play, Las Vegas, beat like they stole something. Says the White Sox on the run line. You know, her free plays have been killing it on this show, the MLB show, the college football show last week. I'm going to tell you, she is killing it. And if her free plays are making money, what do you think our premium plays are going to do for you? After the show, you see that discount scrolling across. 30 days all sports for Dan, who's doing WNBA, MLB, college and pro football right now. 30 days, you're going to get tons of winners from her. $199, use code FF30 upon checkout. Let's bring our cast back here. We obviously, let's go to this view. I like this view while Nick's not here, because Nick is good looking. And that pisses me off too, by the way. But I love Nick. Our good friend Dan Kaiser is in town, and I love the fact that we're going to go see him tomorrow. I don't think, Dan, have we ever met before, buddy?
No, we haven't.
I can't believe it. And I look forward. Dan and I are very excited to meeting Dan in person, having some fun, maybe a few drinks. Dan, can't go see Cinnamon with you tomorrow night, Saturday night. Next on the stage, Cinnamon. Is that a family name? Anyway, I'm really revved up to guys today. I'm very excited about today's. I'm excited about having Dan
That's
here.
one place you can't meet him.
No, I won't. I'm not. My strip club days are over. Those, all those guys I used to go see. Anyway, I'm really on it today. Guys, our good friend Dan Kaiser, he hit the ground running over at Sportsman. He's doing great work. And, prior to him coming to Sportsman, when I knew I was going to work with him, I looked up a lot. I knew of him, his reputation preseason. I knew that he did good work, but his numbers are fantastic. One of the sharpest minds I've ever seen in college football. It doesn't stop there. His NFL is great. I promote his college football because he is one of the sharpest guys in sports betting today in college football. Also very good on the NFL. Doesn't matter. College or pro football, gridiron. He's got some things he's going to tell you about on the premium side he's excited about, and he's got a nice free winner for you. Dan, the floor is yours.
Thanks, Joe. Yeah, as you're saying, it's a big weekend, college football, NFL starting this weekend, so I've hit that pretty heavy. I've already got, I think, 3 college plays up at the moment. NFL will be coming up tonight. Today's action, the small baseball card. My free plays on the total of tonight's NFL game. I really don't have a favorite on the side, so I've got 1 baseball play up for the day, just a light day for today on the premium side. But my free play, I'm looking at the over in the Thursday night game between Buffalo and the Rams. Both teams have offenses that can score in a hurry. Buffalo averaged 30 points a game last season, while the Rams put up 27. These teams have pretty decent defenses. Buffalo gave up 18 points a game. The Rams gave up 21. And Buffalo improved their defense and at the same time hurt the Rams defense by signing Von Miller away from the Rams in free agency. Buffalo was on the road last season, was 5-3 to the over. They did lose their offensive coordinator, but basically they replaced him with Allen's quarterback coach for the last couple of years. So there should be a smooth transition in that area. They were the number 1 red zone offense when it came to scoring touchdowns last season. if you look at some trends, Buffalo won over the total 5 of its last final 7 games last year, including 4 of its last 5 on the road. But I'm just looking at this matchup, and I've looked at some of Buffalo's past games when they played decent teams. They score a lot of points and they give up points. And with this Rams team, with the addition of Allen Robinson to replace Odell Beckham Jr., they've got weapons all over. Buffalo's got weapons all over. I think this is going to be one of those, prime time game shootouts, and I like the over.
Sports fans, my buddy Nick is back. Hi, Nick. Dan Kaiser is doing some great work over at Sports Memo. He likes the over in the Bills-Rams this evening. I got to tell you guys, he is money on the gridiron, college or pros. I will tell you this. You'll see that discount scrolling across the bottom of your page. NFL, 30 days, $149. College football, 30 days, $99. Doesn't matter if you bet 5, 50, 500, or 5 dimes a game. Guys, go follow Dan after this show with one of these great customer appreciation discounts. You're going to follow him all the way to the bank. Dan's going to stick around.
And might I say one thing?
Yes.
I just want to say, Dan, I really appreciate you taking time out of your vacation time to spend your morning with the First Family and taking time out of your time to enjoy yourself to be here with us.
Yeah, that means a lot, Dan, guys. Dan really is he's a team player, but he didn't want to not come on the show today and give you guys a free winner. And Dan, we do appreciate you. You're in Vegas. We appreciate you. And you're right. Yeah. Thank you, Dan. Thank you very much for staying. You're going to stick around for a little while?
Sure.
Okay. I know you got to get back to cinnamon anytime soon. I love you. Dan's going to be sticking around for a bit. Guys, Kevin Thomas is on multiple sport leaderboards over at Sports Memo as well. Baseball, college, and pro football. The NFL preseason, myself, and Dan were slugging it out for the preseason football top spot, as we do every year, by the way. Guys, it's amazing. It really is. And there was a guy back in the 80s and 90s, Charlie Lau. He was a batting coach, and every player in the majors that he coached hit 300. Not a coincidence. Guys, when you hit the leaderboards in every sport that you contribute to, it's not a coincidence. And only a few people in this business can do it. Kevin Thomas is one of them. College football, pro football, baseball. He dabbles in some other things. He's doing great work. He's going to tell you about some things he's excited about between tonight and the weekend on the premium side of Sports Memo. And he's got another free winner for you. Kevin, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Joe. I appreciate that. This could be my last show because fantasy football starts tonight, and I'm in for the $1 million grand prize. So if I win tonight, I'm done. I'm out of here, and that's it. But I am going to retweet this several times. I can't make it to Vegas for the great dinner, but I can take that cleaning crew here where I live and get a nice cleaning, if you know what I mean. All right. Let's look at these Phillies, 75-61, and they jumped ahead of the Padres for the wild card. This is a must-win for the Phillies, so I expect them to come out swinging with everything. We got Kyle Gibson on the mound, and he isn't doing too bad, and he's done really good against the Marlins this season, hold them to about 2 runs in his 4 games against them. And on the other side, we got Sandy Alcantara, and we know he's killed the Phillies for his career, and he's averaging about 2.3 runs against the Phillies in 4 starts this year, and he goes about 7 to 9 innings. So if he's only going to give up that, I love this underplay here, under 7 between the Phillies and Marlins, because you look at the Marlins in September alone, they've scored 7 runs. That's 7 runs for the whole month. That's 1.4 runs per game. That's horrible. And you look, no Soler, no Chisholm. Those 2 guys have been out this whole time, and since then the offense just hasn't got going. I mean, I feel bad for Cabrera, Lopez, Luzardo, and even Rogers. I mean, you don't even know who these guys are. This is the starting pitchers for the Marlins that would all probably have at least 9 to 10 wins at least if they're on other teams. So it's safe to say that this one's going to go under 7, especially the Phillies bullpen last night. They still can use Alvarado, and David Robertson didn't pitch, so he's good to go tonight too. So Gibson gives us 6. This one's going to go under 7. For tonight, I have a top main event, 5%er on the NFL game. Make sure to check that out. It's going to be a nice, easy win, and I'm starting to load my college football in for Friday and Saturday.
Great stuff from Kevin Thomas, KT. Guys, he's one of the sharpest minds in sports betting. And I wasn't being, just charismatic. I'm telling you the truth. You don't believe me? Go check Kevin's numbers, past and present. He makes you money in every sport. This is an ideal time to take advantage of that 30 days NFL or the 30 days college football, or you know what? Both, because he's going to make you money on the gridiron. Doesn't matter if it's college or pro. After the show, follow Kevin. You'll follow him to the bank. Our good buddy Nick Parsons is making it. Guys, I got to tell you, we talked about Dan making it because he's in Vegas, and you're on vacation. You want to be kind of devoid. You want to step back sometimes from work, especially Vegas is like no other city in the world. He's a trooper. Kevin Thomas, who's going to be a millionaire tonight, is making his last cameo appearance on the show. And then he's going to hire – actually, when you hit that million, Kevin, you hire that cleaning crew from me. And if you pay for it, I can't tell Dionne. We can't have them come to the house. So I appreciate that.
Well,
And
you know what? If that happens, both you and Kevin will both have black eyes from me and his wife.
well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, right. I'll tell you. We may be tough guys, but we all know who runs the houses. I'll tell you that. Guys, Nick Parsons is a real trooper. He didn't want to miss the show today. His schedule changed a little bit. He's got a family, gorgeous family. He's got to take care of his family. And, family always comes first. But he did not want to miss the show today. And I can't tell you, I've been working with Kevin for a couple of years on quite a few shows, quite a few brands. And he always brings it. And I told you about Dan, how he hit the ground running here at Sports Memo. Nick Parsons did the same thing. We're honored to have Nick Parsons. And, he contributes on this show. He contributes on the What's Wrong with Today show. He contributes on the college football show. We're going to get his butt on the NFL show because we have come to realize that he's one of the best guys out there, no matter the sport. But we've also come to realize that you love him, and there's a reason why. He's a winner, and he's great breakdowns. He's going to tell you what he's excited about tonight, maybe through the weekend over at Sports Memo on the premium side, and he's got a big free winner for you. Nick, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. I mean, I love the First Family. You guys are extremely accommodating, you and Dionne. So thanks again for having me, and I look forward to the Thursdays for sure, and no worries about the family commitments there. I'll definitely squeeze you guys in all the time. So, yeah, I mean, we're pumped for football for sure. We've gotten out to a 9-6 winning start in college football, and so we're definitely now pumped. Now we got that first week out of the way moving forward. And then also last year in the NFL playoffs and Super Bowl, I went on a 9-1 run. And so I carried that regular season 9-1 run into the regular season game tonight. I got a big play going tonight. Check me out, the Insider's Room over at Sports Memo. And guys, now for the free play, I'm looking at the Browns and I'm looking at the Panthers. And of course, this is a super interesting matchup because it pits Baker Mayfield against his former team, Joe, and he's already said that he's going to go out there and mess his old team up, and he never really said it that nicely. But yeah, maybe he will, maybe he won't. Carolina is a slight favorite here. Cleveland, I mean, when you look at Cleveland, obviously it has a lot to work through this year as well. But here's a question, guys, which I don't think maybe a lot of people have asked. Just a hypothetical question here. Now, let's just say that the Browns, I mean, I think the Browns are a really good team, and I don't think that this is going to happen, but you never know what can happen in the NFL. What happens if they're 2-8 or they're 1-9 when Watson comes back at that point? What do you do? I mean, at that point, he hasn't played for 2 years, so you really need to play him. However, the season would be lost. You could injure him and he couldn't play the next year, and they paid him such an astronomical amount of guaranteed money that it seems like they would not risk that if that scenario was to come up. But I guess those are some long-term things that the Browns will have to think about. But back to this game, I don't put a lot of stock into preseason, especially now that the preseason's gone from 4 games to 3. I think it means less than it ever has. Carolina went 2-1 straight up, though, both and also against the spread. That includes a 21-0 win over Buffalo in week 3. Cleveland went 1-2 straight up and against the spread. It lost 21-20 to Philadelphia in week 2, 21-20 to Chicago in week 3. But here it is, the Browns. They come into this game, they're 100% healthy across the board. Really, the only person that they're really missing here is Watson. But Carolina has plenty of different injuries. Both backup quarterbacks are injured, Darnold and Corral. That means P.J. Walker, the fourth, is now Baker's backup. He could be without his starting center, his number 2 wide receiver and tight end. The Browns, they luck out here. They have an easy schedule to begin with. They have the Jets, Steelers, and Falcons after this. Carolina, on the other hand, it plays 4 or 5 at home, but against extremely tough teams, the Saints, Cardinals, and 49ers. In fact, in weeks 1 through 9, this is the only game that Carolina is favored. Carolina coach Matt Rule is 1-6 against the spread as a home favorite. And you know what, guys? I think that Jacoby Brissett really could be the best quarterback on the field of play today. So I'm going with the Browns here. I think that they're the better team, and I think that they're going to do everything they can to make Mayfield, mess him up, to put it kindly.
God, I love it. Gotta love that Nick Parsons. You know, his insight, his angles, his analysis, his breakdowns. He's one of the best in the game. That's why his numbers are so darn good. Nick, thank you, guys. After this show, 30 days college football, $99. 30 days NFL, $149. Go follow Nick Parsons. Go look at his numbers. Go archive his numbers. Let me tell you, he's a winner. You will be too if you follow him. Guys, I got to tell you, very excited. Let me go to the single shot because, you know, I'm an egomaniac, guys. Right. Guys, the pickings for me, in my opinion, were a little slim on the MLB card today, and I really do think that tonight's NFL game, for me, was a little too tough to call. This is a game that I will watch. I don't watch a ton of games. I will watch this game tonight. I passed on premium plays for today, but I ain't going to leave you guys hanging, guys. As a multi-time college football handicapping champ, already 4-2 this season premium releases, I posted my legendary Friday Night Lights play for one of the college football matchups tomorrow evening. They're on a 7-1 run, and over the last 3 years, they've documented over 80%. Guys, they're already 2-0 this season. I'll tell you right now, go into the weekend with a bankroll. Grab this big in winner today before the lines move, and let's get paid. I have it posted right now in Sports Memo. Just $12. I will also have at least 3 other premium big game releases for college football Saturday card. That will be posted in a few hours. Loving the Saturday card, everyone. Sunday, what can I say? This will be my best week 1 NFL Sunday ever. I'm going to have a couple of big games. I'm going to tell you right now, I may have at least 1 5-unit there. And, you know, the best big game hunter on the planet. This is an ideal time. Take advantage of that 30-day program for Dionne or myself. $199. Use code FF30. Now let's go into my free play for today. I'm excited, Dionne. Anyway,
I can tell.
Here we go. For today's free play, I'm looking at a college football matchup for Saturday. Well, Kevin's going to buy me my maid service. That's what he told me.
He is.
For today's free game, I'm looking at a college football matchup for Saturday in the Houston Cougars Texas Tech Raiders contest. My friends, both teams won their season openers. However, both got victories in very different ways. Houston went to triple overtime to prevail over UTSA 37-35. Tech, they built a 32-point halftime lead against Murray State and crushed them 63-10. Not going to sit here and tell you that Murray State is on the same caliber as UTSA. Let's get past that. This line should be higher. The odds makers are looking to trap you here because they know Red Raiders quarterback Tyler Show is sidelined. Have no fear, though, because backup QB Donovan Smith is more than capable to take the reins here. He filled in last week, went 14 of 16, 221, 4 TDs. Granted, the races aren't a formidable foe, but there's always a but. You know how I like a very big but. But he looks very sharp, and he has an arsenal at his disposal on offense. The Cougars' defense looks very beatable. They look beatable in their squeaker against the Roadrunners. Last season, every time they faced a solid, well-balanced offense, they gave up significant points. Well, it doesn't get more solid or more well-balanced right now at this time than the Red Raiders. They will pass off the running game, trust me. They have a very qualified backfield, and that will keep the Houston defense honest. Defensively, Texas Tech, if you recall, only gave up big points to a few solid opponents a season ago. And remember that they're in a conference that's known for lighting up the scoreboard, folks. They did pretty good defensively this year. Going back the last dozen years, the Red Raiders have won and covered all 4 games in this series. This does include 2021's 38-21 win and cover. Here's a couple of ATS trends for you. Houston, 1-4 the last 5 versus teams with a winning record. Texas Tech, 19-8-1. The last 28 played in the month of September. They're good starters. Get us better paid in the first month of the season. 4-1 ATS the last 5 versus the AAC. 4-1 ATS the last 5 games played overall. At 3 points, I like the Red Raiders here. I looked at it. It almost made it as a premium play, but I wanted to save it here for you guys. Let me bring this crew back on. We got a couple of announcements, but we got a couple of questions. This is a good-looking crew, I'm telling you now. Let me see what we got here. We got Jesse Schul, by the way. Everyone is on the Bills. So Mixed by Post, who comments every day, said everyone is on the Bills today, which makes me get off of it. I'm going to take the over, though. There you go. Jesse Schul. That crazy guy, he just got back from Saigon, I think, right now. I don't even know if he slept, but we know he's not wearing he's not wearing pants, and we know he's probably eating steak. He met our good buddy Ronald Kabang the other night in Saigon. That's just amazing. We love Jesse. Look at this. Mixed by Post, Nick. He says he's going to be adding the Browns to his teaser. I love it. And And Mick's my post was ready for me again. You son of a gun. He said, let me turn my volume down. Bills Rams. Who commented on Bills Rams today?
Dan.
I think.
Dan, that's two that love you. Everybody loves you, Dan. Everybody. I know Cinnamon and her friend Mercedes love you over at the club. Guys, we have
And speaking of Cinnamon and what
I'm
her
in
name
again.
is, while you were giving out your play, I did cancel your topless cleaning service, but I did find the place that has cleaning ladies with big old butts.
Guys, I'm not speechless often, but I'm done. Take the whole show. I love you. I love you, but I do love you. I don't know how. I always say I don't know how anybody put up with me for 22 years. How did I put up with her? All right. Anyway, guys, Dionne's got a couple of discounts she wants to tell you about. We're going to run down the free plays. We're out of here. Let's do it, Dionne.
Yeah, so Joey and I do have that 30-day discount going on right now. It's a 30-day all-inclusive sports for just $199. All you have to do is use code FF30. That gets you all plays in all sports for 30 days. We also do have a 30-day NFL for just $149 and NCAA football for 30 days for just $99. That is available for all of the cappers over at Sports Memo, and there is no code needed at all for either one of those two programs.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Guys, we're going to run down the free plays. The first lady of Las Vegas. What'd you have for everybody today?
I am going with the White Sox on the run line today.
All right. Dan the Man Kaiser. Dan, what'd you have for everybody?
I got the Bills Rams over 52.
KT, Kevin Thomas, your play?
Marlins, Phillies under 7.
Nick Parsons, Insiders Room. What'd you have for everybody today, buddy?
The Cleveland Browns with as many points as you can get.
Gotta love them. Your sexy and savory host, who's probably going to get divorce court by the end of the week, said Texas Tech -3, but I'll have a clean house. Texas Tech -3. Guys, the best collection of cappers anywhere on the planet are at Sports Memo. Go to the Sports Memo Twitter page. Follow it. We each post tons of free content, futures, odds. You get great columns. A lot of the guys you see on these panels here, they write great columns. They contribute that. Also, Dionne?
Yeah, and make sure you check out all of our amazing cappers that are on this First Family Show over on Twitter. You can find Dan Kaiser over at Dan Kaiser Sports, Dan Kaiser, Kevin Thomas at Kevin Thomas 04, The Insiders Room, Nick Parsons over at The Insiders Room. You can find myself at the First Lady of Vegas and Joe over at Joe D'Amico Win. So make sure you head on over to Twitter and follow all of the amazing guests.
That's good stuff, guys. You know, it's time to get out of here. I'll tell you what, it's our show. Let's do it. Dan, you're in Vegas. Any closing words for our viewers out there?
It's hot.
You got to amend a few words, but potent words. Let's go, Kevin Thomas. Final words before you become a full-fledged millionaire.
Oh, yeah, I'll remember all the little people. Don't worry.
I'm only 5'7", buddy. I want you to know that. I'm very little, so I got extra. Nick Parson, closing words for everybody out there.
Football is here. NFL is here. College football is back. It's on, guys. Let's go.
All right. That's it. I'm a man of few words. I'm going to get away with that.
Yeah,
one.
I don't think so.
Well, let's take it out of here. I want to thank Dan, Kevin, and Nick, man. They're the best. Dionne, take us out.
Yeah, and also don't forget to tune in later this afternoon as we have the NFL football show that Joey is hosting along with myself, Jesse Schul, and the Insiders Room. Tomorrow, make sure you turn in for the NFL football forecast show where Joey will be hosting along with Kevin Thomas, Eric Pauly, and Moneyline Matt. And tomorrow morning, the First Family Show turns into the Family Affair where oh my God, Ralph and Jeff Michaels join the First Family bright and early tomorrow morning. So make sure you tune in live for that one. You do not want to miss out. And on behalf of Dan, Kevin, Nick, and us in Sports Memo, this is the First Family Vegas.
No more Baileys in your coffee in the morning. Guys, everybody out there, good luck and have a winning day.